Alright guys, so Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. I did a little bit of digging here, not a whole hell of a lot, but which may be the downfall of this video. But it's from March 21st, 2018, and it's a whole rumors about the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered being campaign only. Now, it's the first update is Eurogamer has posted their own article stating that their sources have also confirmed that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is real and it does not include multiplayer. And then update number 2 is Kotaku. This is the last up. This from CharlieIntel.com. It says Kotaku has confirmed during a Kind of Funny Games stream that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is campaign only. Now, this video is going to be this is going to be my opinion and conspiracy related. Now, hear me out on this though, because this could be true. Now, we all know that the Call of Duty games don't want to cut into their own sales and stuff like that. We understand that, so that's one reason why they could be releasing it campaign only, and then after the new Call of Duty drops, and they get the sales for that and everything, then releasing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered a little bit after that, versus before, when everybody spends their money, and because they want you to buy the newest and greatest Call of Duty. Make no mistake, they really don't care about the remasters and stuff like that. Those are cash grabs. So they want you to buy the newest, latest, and greatest Call of Duty, so they can show that the series has still got steam and traction and still moving forward. And whatever money they make off of the remasters is just pocket money to them. So that's conspiracy number 1, right? That they're gonna split it up. They're gonna make the campaign, they're gonna release it, let everybody get a feel for it or whatever, and then later on down the line, whenever they feel is right, they're gonna release the multiplayer only and make you buy it in 2 separate transactions. Sort of, kind of, like they did with Modern Warfare Modern Warfare Remastered, the first one. They made you buy it with Infinite Warfare. Granted, this was still the full game, but they made you buy it with Infinite Warfare, and then a couple months down the line, they released it as a standalone. Now, this is what I believe to be true, is with all the now hear me out, right? Hear me out. This may not be true. Like I said, this is a conspiracy, this is a theory, but with loot boxes and supply drops and all that stuff becoming a big no-no in the gaming community, in the gaming world and stuff like that, I feel as though they made the complete Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, multiplayer and everything, and then with all the heat dropping on supply drops and all that stuff. Sorry guys, I keep having to freaking burp. I feel as though they kind of had an epiphany or some shit, where they're like, all right, let's try to make this right. You see where I'm going here? Let's try to make this right. So they are, instead of releasing the full thing, I feel as though they already had the game made and ready to go and it had loot boxes and supply drops, and it was based around that entire system that nobody likes that period, but nobody likes from Modern Warfare Remastered, the original. So, and I feel like they were planning on doing the same thing with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but then all of this bullshit started coming down on the loot boxes and supply drops and all that stuff, and it was no longer just, oh, the fans hated. It was, oh shit, this is actually a thing that people are not liking and don't want to keep happening, and there could be legal ramifications, and it's frowned upon, right? So I feel as though they decided to hold off on releasing the multiplayer portion of the game and only release the campaign version, so they can continue to work and revamp the multiplayer aspect to not have supply drops and loot boxes and stuff. And I realize a lot of people will say, oh yeah, that's just a click of a button for them. But it's really not when if they design the whole game around that. That it could be a big design error or flaw, you know, to have them have to go back and take that all out of the game. They could have based the fundamental aspects of the game off of that stuff, and now they have to go back and retrace steps and redo everything. So if that's the case, and they want to go back and just kind of make it the strict Modern Warfare 2 remastered and do it right and do it like the fans want, they could want to take a little bit more time in doing so and actually for once give the fans what they want. Unlikely, yes, but it's a possibility. The other thing is, because of all the ramifications that have came with loot boxes and all the you know, hype around banning loot boxes and getting them out of here, and you know, the new guns coming in, you know, just anything, supply drops, loot boxes, whatever, doesn't matter. The random gambling simulators that because of all of the hate that has came with those, they could have, like I said earlier, based a whole game off of that, trying to milk everything that they can, and realized maybe we shouldn't do this, and ended up just bagging the multiplayer altogether and just doing the campaign. And maybe, who knows, later on down the line, later on down the road, whatever, maybe they decide to release a well done multiplayer. But this is just a talking heads video of, you know, what ifs and, you know, what we can expect. I've never really heard my point of view being talked about when it comes to this game, so I find it interesting that there could be a very good possibility that they're holding off on the multiplayer so they can redo all that stuff that they've incorporated into the game from Modern Warfare Remastered and all their Call of Duty since, and kind of take that out and try to do things right. It could be a possibility that all of this is just bullshit, and it is going to have multiplayer, and it is going to have the campaign, and it's just a bunch of rumors to create a buzz about the thing and be like, oh, haha, yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is not going to have it, what a fucking shitstorm, and then it's going to come out, it is going to have it, and people are going to be like, oh shit, fuck, I gotta buy that. You know, there's so many things that can be wrong with this. Like everyone knows, it's a rumor. So we are basing all of our opinions and all of our actions off of a rumor, even though it says that Kotaku has confirmed and Eurogamer released their own deal stating that the sources aren't always accurate. And there has been instances in the gaming community where people who work for the company have released false information. It happens all the time, strictly to cause controversy and a buzz and a stir and get the game like noticed that wouldn't normally have gotten the attention that it did. So there's always that possibility as well. But yeah, just to recap, I mean, those are my things. Either they scrap the multiplayer in general because they can't fix the loot box thing or whatever, and they'll either revisit it at a later date or just not do it at all, or they don't want it to cut into any other of their Call of Duty sales, so they're not even going to attempt it, which is stupid because everybody loved and hated Modern Warfare 2. I mean, Modern Warfare 1, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, those were the key elements to people who loved Call of Duty. Now, I know there's later in life people that are younger that those weren't their first Call of Duties, but what made Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 1, World at War, even though World at War wasn't the most popular one, but still, Call of Duty 4, World at War, and Modern Warfare 2. Those were the ones that everybody uploaded videos, everybody made videos about, everybody played. Those were the games. Now, so they could have scrapped it completely, holding off for a later date, or they're redesigning the way that they built the game so they can release it at a later date separate from the campaign, separate from the campaign. And that could be another way that they're trying to make money, you know, sell the game to the people who want the campaign only, or people who think it's only campaign only. So like, you know what, why not? You know, I want to play it. I want to be able to play the campaign on my PS4. I want to be able to play, I guess you can play it on the Xbox One, but you know what I mean. I want to be able to play the game on the latest consoles. I want the best updated graphics. I want the HDR on the Xbox One, you know, all that stuff. And then later on down the line, be like, oh, hey, by the way, we're releasing the multiplayer for $30 as well. You know, so there's so many what ifs in this scenario. But my conspiracy theory is they are just going back and kind of revamping the way that they made the multiplayer to release it to be more friendly to the new, not laws, because we don't really have any laws that are going, but the new, the heat the loot boxes and stuff are creating and getting and stuff like that, the hate. So they're going back and redoing it. Or it could just be as simple as, like I said, a cash grab. Campaign first, people buy it, oh man, this sucks, only campaign, but you know what, I want to play it. And then a couple months later, after the next Call of Duty drops and it's gotten the sales and whatever, then been like, you know what, hey, by the way, multiplayer is being released 25 to $35, here you go. It's so hard to tell when it comes to Call of Duty, man. It's so hard to tell. They've done so many shady things, so many bad things, and they've done some good things and some awesome things. At the very beginning, that's about it. But, so yeah, let me drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this whole scenario. And, like I said, I'm going to state this again. I'm going off of charlieintel.com, which has always been pretty reliable. So if there has been any other updates or developers confirming something or whatever the case may be, please let me know and correct me in the comments below, and I will, or if I find anything else out that makes this whole video bullshit, then I will post a comment myself on this video stating that I was a complete retard. But this is what I found. It's from charlieintel.com, and they've always been reliable, so that's what I go by. But like I said, this was released March 21st, 2018, so it's been over a month. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if what I have said has been somewhat interesting to you. Let your conspiracy minds wonder. This is not real. This is not like hard-hitting true facts. This is all just speculation and what I think based on being in the Call of Duty realm since the beginning. I mean, since basically Call of Duty 1, and then all the way to Call of Duty 2, 3, and the explosion of Modern Warfare and World of War and Modern Warfare 2 and stuff. So I've been around, I've been making videos on it. I mean, I have another channel that has videos on Call of Duty from the get-go. So it's just, I've been following it a long time, and these are just kind of been sitting in the back of my mind like, this could happen. One of these scenarios could very well happen. But anyways, guys, have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be, great afternoon. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what your guys' opinions are. Thank ya. Bye.